Hello everyone, welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars video. In today's video, I'm bringing over a series from TikTok and Instagram that I really like making over to now YouTube. And that is the Should LEGO Make series. And in this series, we go over LEGO Star Wars sets that LEGO has not made yet, and we go over pretty much what they would look like or sets that we kind of want to see. Now, there are so many that I've talked about on Instagram and TikTok, and there's going to be a lot that we talk about on YouTube, but right now I want to start off with Rogue One. And this is a movie that personally for me, I did not like the first time I watched, and maybe that's because I didn't pay attention enough, but the second time I watched this movie, it actually just made sense in the timeline, and I really enjoyed this movie. And unfortunately for Rogue One, LEGO only made a select amount of these sets. And believe it or not, since the movie came out in 2016, we will be celebrating its 10-year anniversary in 2026. So I'm hoping that LEGO makes some 10-year anniversary sets for Rogue One, and this is kind of my list of sets that I kind of want to see. So the first set I think they should make is a set called Search for Jyn Erso. Obviously, this takes place in the beginning of the Rogue One movie, and it takes place on Jyn's home planet, and it's where a squad of death troopers go searching for Jyn. Obviously, as we've seen in the movie, and hopefully you've watched it by now since it came out in 2016, but Jyn hides from these death troopers. So really in this set, I would love to see like 3 or 4 death troopers, obviously just a play scale set, and maybe in this set as well there's a hiding spot that you can put Jyn in, and who knows, maybe a new updated Krennic minifig would also go in this set pretty well. Now you technically could make this a diorama set as well. I think it definitely would look cool in a diorama set just with the Jyn minifig where you can hide her in a little slot in the diorama and then have death troopers on this scenic path. I think that would look cool in a diorama set, but I feel like if LEGO were to make this, it would be more on the play scale side. Now for the second set that I think LEGO should make for the Rogue One 10-year anniversary, it would be Vader and Krennic. Now this is when Vader and Krennic met on Mustafar, and there's kind of 2 different versions of sets that LEGO could make for this idea. The first idea is just a diorama set. I don't know how LEGO would actually go about this, just because you would have them standing on a platform overlooking Mustafar. I think LEGO could do it, I just don't know exactly how they would do it. I think it would definitely be a cool set, especially in the diorama lineup. And now for the second option, which personally I like more, and it's a set that we haven't seen in a long time. It's the Star Wars artwork. We used to get a couple of these in the past, and you could combine 3 of those older ones to make a giant Vader one. And those were honestly some of the coolest sets that you could just display in your house as an art piece, and it's all LEGO, which is awesome. Now, what they could do is just a landscape portrait of Krennic like kneeling to Vader. I think that would look so cool, especially in the background having Mustafar in LEGO pieces. That would be a super cool artwork piece, and I think that's something that LEGO should keep in mind and maybe even think about. Now, technically you could make this a play scale set as well, but I honestly don't think it would work the greatest just because you would only have 2 minifigs standing on a platform overlooking Mustafar. Again, that's where a diorama and a art piece would kind of fit the best there. Now for the third set that I think LEGO should make for the 10-year anniversary of Rogue One, and this one is the Citadel Tower. Now there's a couple of different ways you could go about this. First of all, you could just have a play scale or diorama set of Jyn and Andor in the actual vault. This is the scene where they were climbing up those vault towers. I think that would look so cool in a diorama. Now in a play scale set, this would work great as well because you could have Andor and Jyn climbing up these server towers, and then you could have a little doorway and you could have K2SO fighting like a couple stormtroopers. I think that would look great in a play scale set, and you could even make it a diorama set as well, which would also look fantastic. Now what would be even cooler is seeing that Citadel Tower in a UCS or Master Builder Series format. This is an iconic piece of Rogue One, and honestly, I'm surprised they haven't just because of how cool they could make this. If it's Master Builder Series, those focus more on interior details, and you often get a lot more figs included with that as well. So you could do like a big tower with some interior details, and even an outside portion where you can have stormtroopers and rebels fighting each other. That would look so good in a Master Builder Series set. However, I have a strong feeling that after the Cantina retires by the end of this year, we're going to be seeing a new Master Builder series set in 2025. Not really sure what it is, but I have a strong feeling they're going to do that. Now again, you could make the Citadel Tower in a UCS format as well, where you could just focus on the exterior details and still have kind of an entrance where you could have rebels and stormtroopers fighting. But UCS sets are more meant for just display pieces, and they don't really have a whole lot of minifigs. And that's why for this set, I think they should just do like a server room diorama, or a server room playscale set, or a Master Builder series set. All of those would look so good, and we have never seen those before. Actually, all three of these that I just talked about, we haven't seen before. And I think they would be super cool sets. A lot of cool minifigs that you could have in here, as well as Death Troopers, are some of my favorite minifigs that LEGO has made. And obviously we haven't seen them since they were released for the Rogue One sets. But those are just 3-ish sets that I think LEGO should make for the 10-year anniversary of Rogue One. Let me know in the comments, do you have other set ideas for Rogue One? Or let me know how much you like my ideas for the Rogue One sets. And LEGO, if you're listening to this, read the comments below and take my advice and the comments advice and listen to the community and make some awesome Rogue One sets for the 10-year anniversary. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button and that like button as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one.